The moment that changed my life did not arrive with fireworks or thunder, but with a single unexpected question that hit my chest harder than any shout ever could. It was a bright afternoon, sunlight spilling through open windows, when my best friend's sister looked at me with eyes full of courage and asked if I wanted to go out with her. My mind froze, my heart raced, and the only thought that echoed inside me was a simple truth I had learned the hard way in life: love always starts from the heart, not from impulse, not from convenience, and not from fear. Before the story pulls you deeper, I want to pause for a moment. If you believe in kindness, in second chances, and in stories that heal the heart, please like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to our channel Kindness Hub. Your support keeps stories like this alive. My name is Arav Mehta, and for most of my life I believed love was something that happened easily to other people. I was the quiet friend, the dependable one, the person everyone trusted but no one really saw. My best friend Rohan had been my anchor since college, the one person who pulled me out of loneliness without even trying. Through him, I became part of his family, spending long daytime hours in their home, laughing over simple meals, listening to old stories, and slowly feeling like I belonged somewhere. That was where I first noticed his sister, Naina, not in a dramatic way, but in small moments that stayed with me longer than they should have. Naina was different from anyone I had known. She carried a quiet strength, a calm confidence that didn't demand attention but earned it naturally. She spent her days helping at a local learning center, teaching children who reminded her that hope could be built one small step at a time. I admired her from a distance, never allowing myself to imagine anything more, because some lines felt sacred, and friendship was one of them. I told myself that respect meant silence, and loyalty meant restraint, even when my heart felt heavier each time our paths crossed. Life, however, has a way of testing the rules we create for ourselves. Rohan went through a difficult phase, losing his job and his sense of direction, and I stood by him as he had always stood by me. During that time, I spent more afternoons at their house, helping in small ways, listening more than speaking. It was during those quiet, sunlit days that Naina and I connected on a deeper level, sharing thoughts about purpose, pain, and the quiet fear of being misunderstood. Without realizing it, my guarded heart began to open, and that scared me more than anything else ever had. When Naina finally expressed her feelings, it felt like the ground shifted beneath me. I was torn between what my heart wanted and what my loyalty demanded. I thought about my past, about the times I had rushed into things only to be left broken, and about how love had always felt like a risk I couldn't afford. That was why my response came from a place of truth rather than fear. I didn't reject her, and I didn't accept her blindly. I chose honesty, reminding myself and her that real love grows from patience, understanding, and a shared sense of purpose. The days that followed were heavy with uncertainty. I questioned myself constantly, wondering if I had missed my chance or protected myself from inevitable pain. Rohan sensed something had changed, though he never asked directly. Guilt sat beside me like a shadow, and yet, for the first time, I also felt strangely at peace. Naina didn't pull away. Instead, she respected the space I needed, showing me that care doesn't always mean possession. That quiet respect began to heal parts of me I didn't know were broken. What changed everything was an ordinary afternoon at the learning center where Naina worked. I watched her patiently guide a struggling child, her face glowing in the daylight, her presence calm and reassuring. In that moment, I realized that love wasn't about dramatic declarations or perfect timing. It was about choosing someone every day, even when it was difficult, even when fear whispered reasons to run. I understood then that my hesitation wasn't a lack of love, but a desire to love correctly. When I finally found the courage to open my heart fully, it wasn't dramatic. It was gentle, sincere, and grounded in trust. Rohan eventually learned the truth, and instead of anger, he showed understanding, reminding me that real friendship wants happiness, not sacrifice. That acceptance lifted a weight I had carried for far too long. Now, as I look back, I see how love transformed all of us, not by breaking bonds, but by strengthening them. Naina taught me that kindness can be patient, and love doesn't rush the heart. I learned that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is wait until your heart is ready, and then step forward with honesty. If this story touched even a small corner of your heart, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness Hub. Your engagement helps spread stories that remind us we are not alone in our struggles. And before this story ends, I have one special request for you. Please comment one word that describes how this story made you feel. Your words matter more than you know. Love does not begin with a question or an answer. It begins quietly, in the heart, waiting for courage, kindness, and the right moment to be seen.